Okay, yet a, yet a. Okay, am I on mute? Okay, yet a she yet a shinat ani do shik esha de ne she ya Kathy Titla yin she auto kia ani ayan shlido nashkala chishe bashishtin auto toduk onje edashin nalado tachini edashiche ako salabe radit ahe bidet ninja aja bilkhaz anje esha na nishish ako adin le tebinaga hotzan de has anigi aje nashnish victim witness advocate chit no ako DJ ya she ilni kodo nahadil neshit o ni do didit alla victims rights ninigi victims rights act but no about ilzin do the krishis kanda yan hinat anin ninigi biji ka la ako the victims' rights, the nebeni agi edo de het ouda, but is till yagi joba da hot egi yani hit idish trahobeni ye quagi, shilni in leko, ako again yat ado heha, kodo da is not agi, ako acheya kodo, nihit yidil tra. Arnold that dashadot ayat go. According victims' rights hat ninigi ya sostadzada ishja katen nil. Ako asla onet your tragi ya dide binil agi ya and jono gobetna al nishto late. Which ilnigo ya ban sits a case or ebekat or what. Ado alle best ego dorsla which itlingo to bebekat or what look at ban sa case or ebekat or what a shaune your tagi what endle. Ado yan lay na kigo nent egi ya dide a walya bitnas tige ahwenit inko criminal justice system de klinigi jo adi ya hit o it ad skinlago dide which it nahadon ne do njonogo ya ish adilnigo nahaldon go jo hut ya bansa case of a hukat or what neko hut edo late is jana kigonet egi ado tago ne ya di ahwa khayado le khashin hune il agi edo de what is til yagi jo did alle behas anik it egi benache jo de hut ya ba hot egin lo ya di hut e hukat o what jo hat ne ho di de ako ba khayado le a khashin le victim de kliniki jo ben il agi le adahwint ihde khas le sham an le ad jara ho da de ne ahlahin linhle ko jo ade ya asatna halno ya nwit or kecho ha huya jo khashi o ini dan lindo al labik ihit ahagi da yik edan linigi shinda kwagi ahlatan lingo jo ebit ango ya kwa huya le jo kwagi ya tra go nent igi hut ya had net do le ado dingo net nana gi ya isja le binigil agi ero David's East Hilyagi jo ba hot it lino leihin le gold de go net ban al dehigi a hun go net dide ade tra di shato a trashdo nato idis injins and go hwa hot it do le ako jod alle ba hun it all said in lo a khaled dide bekehit ahagi yan lady chidolt a wal yada no ako ba huint inch do be kutone hunne il agi ado did a le khalet ashgadat jo khat no sto be khanet do le khalet yan sikhe sa did so labe gadit ahi ado lla big hit agi be gadit ahi do lla halno le llaten jo khut a le Linnigi na sos níl tosigi do i altkit or leil eile chait a chadet od all neogéint in or leil. Adon lebel a trahe si sé chait band od ban hodod all chat no. Ako éide ban hodod all chat no do jo éide had ála in de cuiléis cá bháiliad ó leis do dá nílis do de cuiile nach cha go a nóin da diskid. Adon le ag édéist éige sé chuid bachadília cha lid díide ag édéist éide natos ag eho a dó níl dó ag ídó le jo chud chato binne il agi chato bit is John il indo leil. Chud ar deis neko. Aron le a slagone nzogi dide chwaialt chigi jo dide advocate de hinigi. Ed a chwydyn zinigi jo la si dolt to bygis de dolne. La de chican al wot o le chato jyn zo jo da chwe chwhor nil do. Ero de a dide to labe radit a he because an jojo a chut beishin an is to ashe a ko an lede le a da wind I hida trad sha ho kwagi de nebeka na swat on le sto. Do de le add wat da hol no do le sin ho ka do wat gi hoialt gi jo wat en le do. Aron le te big on is doggy I mean strong on is doggy dide a radit a hin linnigi ba di shato dide na tos ni tosigi ella chait na tos chade de lele chalet a chin de rot lila da no to Jo Craigie sto adabaj do gati radit a hin linnigi Khalid didigi na tosa anigi sha da lle big it agila chait na tos linnigi jo bil gada dot adatse edo de dat chalan zaho walia sa daro le sé chait edgin no to bena de kido to hot in leko. Ado an le chadil jijo to didin al sosen linnigi an le anni hui ahin linnigi na sos chedi lago to jin go do just cha to to hot in leko. Ado so sedunent ege dide chwilchan net o leis isjad a le chaled jo ban hot ahagi nana a walia sa daw de kwila vi dos kala ero de kwila ndo chatadze chaled jo agent zo sto benaj de dos kitten le ko kwagi aro did alle anhui ahin linnigi na tosen linnigi jo kegle digi dide a waljan linnigi jo benal kahen lile benache nehodot atligi Jo digi jo chaled chaled icht hat nonda ero de chaled kehet inkad ero de dat not sos da benas sos rohet enigi nar kako hot chadedish le ek deist in de Aro yan le anhui ahi de dos sos do anhui ahi de don ich. Did la wat nast it lands and go jo ho yan ni do dide awalyan lenigi bikihit ahaki hut edole. Ako ay not so skedish inigi ya jo dest inde ajabanash il inigi jo ya not so skedid do lito ya to binni il agi to aji ich hatol neto depreciation if you go ne edish kid do le did ya not so skedish leto kwagi na de kid halno do did put ayan le anahui ahigi biche do lito but no Satoshi ya na edi kid hololo le ada ako hut end le to edi not so sigi edi denish to yidish trachen so she hwa hot condition ed and le uh salabe radit ahi bilkhaz anaje jo ade ya not so if case in nil ade hwa hade do so ade bik ejde do jo hut hwa hot do le Aron le te bigo nent egi ya dide nal tosen linigi sa hajde do lichbo hwa hot do jo dide ya Khaled au eya kista do Khaled au eya yal shaz bandi hot zagi benina dide behaz ani itki egi benache shinne il a do shits ista tilya do de qui Pone lago da eya sha os bado hut au benache in kidi yajin no jo hut au do nal tos hajde do li Ero dago ya anle a huint in de jadoi gasto ale ya hasi Dide anhui ahi bich jadoni chilto ado shin kwagi hwasht era ha do lito kwade do aso shin do kwagi ako anal sos bakal injige yad ayi si hut ya adesh eko ako hut ero leisha to hut ya ba hot it do leisho kwagi ya sto dide dide not so hajdi lagi ya anhui needed not eat not so sendenigi ero date o whist do leish ako hat shin hat shin jadin nido je ya ho in hado to di anhui lenigi ado di khaled layan sikis do leish anhui lenigi di de khaled ek anahadot lekin zen go jo bik ejasa in jono go sos ya bik nehadot ashigi hadadot hi ado yan le nast ego ne enant egi ya di de awalya le awalya de sabdal according not sos bahadel nehle di de kol yegi e kohoj ina da hat no not sos el keten de nil aje ako yan di de koyor kalo do ko ol kilo da no e not sos khade do lil walya jin da nishigi aje benanish dayo sinigi hut ya nalsos hichi de inhle koje chena tato koba analye kobe el ni hat nigo ako esha jo binni il agi hut ya yishni do le tanzen go to ya to benash de do kilo ba kwa hotin le to ako hut tahal net jo na kis kan ero do ko ol kilo da hat nile ero de traen de go ya ade ya ero do ko ol kilo da hot nile jo ko kwagi benaj de kilo hwa hot in nile sto ado yanle nes nagu nes zogi ya bini il ba hot igi ya dide a walyan lingo het ouda dahi tja oda yo anal woda jot only hago da nit go jo kwagi to ya bahanen lino les de hunni il age huche hanne el nato les sto de ashi hoda nai huche hodon ne jo kwagi ya Bina is this kitten lingo, what a lo listo, while ya de ya not so sedato listo, ya what a hoza, do qua or kitchen down do car, they steam or lay shisto. Adon le shatata konent ya did that at the hon nishigin le a wint in konne. At what can go ya to what at the shenanigans ya did it that said bahwint in hatnishe arraignment de shimbilagonic at jago. Ako yan le anhui ahin linigi bedahon sto gas which it ahagi ako credo when il agi sato gist aunt or dish a sato don nastro hot aya what hot in lido dish ako did it the large bahwint in the shenanigi yan le walya hit ahagi ya didi hut ya behes ani kitkigo ya did nikijin is so kwagi yol khagi di na beho be khazani kwagi yol khagi jo ya nikijin is so put it on ni do hujin linigi do jonost et ego case in el dolle had she not so swan na je hegi da do kwagi Jonago Cheney don Lina de Dorkis Anihui Ahin Linigi Jo Nastre ya alle enalsos Jonagon dan de dolle Hagola edal idole Jo hut as Cheney's ne dolle Aje Jo as de Schne arraignment Ado be kene and lo shaste ya dide let alla bahwint idole chalet la gada dit asta chalet bahwint idole dide alla itki johan no behas ani jo she het chin do lido chalet ya bahwint not no ye ya dast get dolle jo hot ken nilo bahwint in lido de kwishi is ke do ado hot na do asade ahwint in da dolle de kwishi is ken nil sate is da is ken nil en lesko but bilat khahodil je sho ko at ishin binina ya sate to do hojonski fo ya ilwata sto aje a ko kwagi hut in ho ekdo ya nishina neshe del in go hut binil agi bil tahwil ne sto ko Ado dide na kit out the honne istogi ya dide juk an hit inch tragi digi ya hahola ya bis is jane da dol gilti bin il agi jo hut bahanne a kodide be his ani be khadil yagi ya distin doba ante bi hel kitgo jo adet ado bella al kede kodo ya be khodon neti bin il agi did na da hast in did ya hot keten nil did bin na dis kido be has ajo hot ya hot ya hot khadil yan leko aro dide services de kliniki da ebe hot khanne lino le ko dide job chen chita ho inigi eshe khad bisnaz eshe khabit chen da hanne do le jo hot enigi to ya hot isjan ne do le ede ko le ho na tos da ka and na tos ka and dan de dide ya endles azel eno khidishne jinzen go jo hot ya beis behanne kwegi ella nige da halnojo kwegi ella nige chen ko del indo le be nige ishjane del net do le ko enigi ado di resources de hinigi to ye kada halge digi to de kwishi kenil ada hois ago jo kwegi ella chida in le khagoshi da hois ago jo dide na bi khobi kaya dide tsara hotzan de khas anigi John le na George go e chatten bit da inle aje ero de ya a kwagi na bi hob benas so ka ero de le trot bit jo da et as le services dan linigi e aje ya bitin da has an lenko a kut en lenko e de ya na kits out da honne e hut ka ado tat adakune ya dide ninailge delne restitution delne belaganik etche jo ya at skin go ya khagi bi the dot agadit ahin lenigi jo khagi ya didat et abi gatole didat in mit nalsos lenigi be ban hunt anigi dat e bil khada dol gil nzen go jo hot ya nedo yen idol le dot alle نحيو بشيدو للخد إلى إيا جود على خد إلى شجنة أورجيل دا جنزون جو خيدا بك إهت آهاجي دا دار الخطا يستيو جو إيا شان ندود ليجنزون جو خد إيا بيبي الخجدول نه أغاديت آهين لنجي أكو إنات خد دونيل إيش إدي كويبا هاللينغو Edenat hos bekaljagot chadash gut anat hos bekaljagot a cheshinjo kohobado leita ninigi tra kein lojo kuder chaishina lieba rande jaraho kwa kune la bahado leich nile enat hos bekado lich ado latenaj do dash ad benaj de dort kilt hot hwane dort lich ado tra kune ade trade بالخزانة آجي يا بالبناش دو دال إلى خيت أديد خود إندو خليت يال بحالنيجي شادا شيب جنو جو كواجي يتخاش إخواجي إن لي غاديد هين لنيجي باش دون نشوت ديد بكيت هجين لنيجي يا ديد خيت ذا shan not orgation linigi na alien linig your legi restitution hut ya is door lesion the jo hut ya hot in leaderlish when ni il agi ado dit ata kunna ntigi ya to ho ya dorlish dide kheda bik it agin linigi edo de bik edan linigi khishi jo idat it linhle ero de ella kuchen dahatako ero de ella chita hul ingo da jo huta de chit go da hat da jo hut ella hut bet anha hu yan do leis she in le gadit hin linigi bil khoshdor de edit ella hohot bejno ko khashid ella na sos khanede do glis hut ebnena alte di ne hut ella ben kha hu yan do leis aro dire aslaot da kun ent ege ya di khela esha thal net do lesh di belagan besad linigi to hojo dis at da jeno jo hut to kwa kwa hot in linti de kwa shot e ho at khal net linigi to di sad yena nishigi thal net dabati linigi digi ella khashide dost le a dahwint in den dal nishigi she eshi khat ella not sos gi thade da hudat enigi khut abna nishide enigi at khal net de enigi jo khuda hot do le a ko khut hot in le ado le astrat da konent ege ella dide le release conditions, pre-trial release station. After Shinigi ya jo did ato I see bahwint in the dibik it ahagi. A co edit ato I see bahwint in higi Asia edort it at jo had no kwagi ya bahwit not in Ero data ibanet alconet sedado le anas na de dot na jenigo da jo kedo jo craggy to hot in lido le hat ishi benina jo ya jedo data zero de hat ishi benina alconet bedati trando jenson di bikit agi jo hut ya bena is dis kido del le agadit ahin linigi bis na hosdod ne ako hut do leis to adon le so sitata atsina Allah de kaden igi ya di de anahui anyway ahajjo e aje be ahwint e bilkhas anaje nle protection order ne shne not so the chance it sos jo ai yisin dan de ai yisin le de bahwint e je aje ya nile ako e de e ya at a khajde dor lishn le ko khut a jo khut awinan ne shde le khune il agi akon le khajdi lago ado bahwid not il khadato ni lede koyor khalo do kwagi ol kilo e ade e ya nan nadol le edo ade edo dai e aje khodil ne khadato ni e na sosen lenige chance sozegi e ya khut a e bahwid not il khanigo ako e hul yago e at and le anipui ahin lenigi da biji kai lago ado bahuinst in go atol le kwakadi yago nal tos atlas tos isha ilnes lead or le ahwint Egypt had ishi ya the numbers de klinigi docket number de klinigi bikal yado anhui ahin linigi biji ka iyi lago je kwagi e ilne akwandik ache ya anle nasto de puishis kongo e ya had aushe e ya kuche na hot e na hasklin no le dibik hit agido na tos bich ansat sozigi e kwagi hwatina na zago di e ya di de na tos linigi nas tos jidadonil a ansat sozigi akos a lawn linigi yi dol trahen lido did au e ya bekant e kudadonil jo e did au e ya hut e la hut au e khazala benne she a hut en a do e ya het a da da di licht da jo da de don nicht dat is la a ko dina tosen linigi hat a nein glago e ya hat a e jol hat o de jo ko de don nicht jo ko dibit sedet at do di biji e ka ne ha da di de be has ani linigi jo e bit sena e yan le thatin do ashla peso e ba hatol le ta holni le a hwint i je del nishigi e hut a e ya di hat a nal so so e ya thatin do ashla peso e ya ba halne e a de di je to kage na so slat a had di li jon le adon le anyway hin linigi betaton dol sosto het ouda yan sik histo le llahat ouda e nedo gleitra e a be bahol nedo le da de don ni jo kun de kad e ya be has ani il yardo be eje e kadet ani en haldo jo e no nache is so do le ti yar linigi khatindo ashla be so ba do le ligi e do nache bi khadot Benina hut au hadod zocho ben yachas anigi hut au do ido liligi benina gi ein led jo khashina hot eden lejo het au shin dide bik it agi na tos bech as tos gi jo hat au shin e kwatina na za ado shin al ke kwishina is kan e aden le huranden hunjil nishide da ado kwatina na za Bini nadik adnal sos na kish chase in the silin les law which in the honne on that sos na kichade di la es lawn linigi jo hut a eyanle bitle hij dort soten de um anniqui ahid de because under the ade not sos shahan jord lili and le a chance sos agi saden linigi hat aber kant ego it a de schlichten so e hwa hot in de jodi de not sos linigi sa la di lagi di de not chigo da a sago da trago da de quishi bol trajo e ya beni nache edit a not sos hat de schlichten so hut out ya thatin do ba ashla yal ba halnigi e nache ni do so sto ya shi hwa hot it do le e shin ado beso kwan nillen put that nin in not so start out in shortly ako hut do le ado ya belaste the last one e a ben hun e it esos it's at the honne Ako hut yol tran lino benina hut bahabil na shito nido kwagi nihit rasti do lehlin ani biye. Ado ashin kwade ado dat naidi kidat la halon le jodi ato la ashle da hut ako kwagi dot anaran jeften tosen denigi big edidesh ilto if you have any questions jodishnindle da dot kidat la. Or maybe edo day that's in hich nine strata khedi that's a high dan tegi that's out of his bit that of tran dan le big that of tran da jo kage e to ni hich na distra. I can also go ahead and do an English overview. Since I don't see any questions right now, we'll go ahead and do this in English. So the Victims' Rights Act, this is going to be for victim of a crime has the following rights and must be provided notice of their rights to the following. And I will go over 17, the 17 that's listed again. So for the first one, it'll be to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity within the criminal justice system. And the second one will be to have criminal justice system respond in a prompt and effective manner. Number 3 is to be reasonably protected from the accused, which may include a separate waiting area or other safeguards to minimize the victim's contact with defendant's relatives, and defense witness during court proceedings. And then the fourth one is to be present and heard at all court hearings, including proceedings involving release, plea, sentencing, or any parole proceedings. Number 5 is to be accompanied by an advocate of their choice, as defined under subsection 209, or an individual or family member who provides moral support to the victim. Number 6 is to confer with prosecution after the crime against the victim has been charged, before the trial, or before any disposition of the case, and to be informed of the disposition of the case. 7 is to be provided information about the sentencing and imprisonment of the defendant, and to read pre-sentence reports at the office of the prosecutors. 8 is to provide a victim impact statement to the court, which the court is required to consider in making sentencing determinations and restoring. 9 is to be notified of the defendant's release from custody no less than 24 hours prior to such release. And then number 10 is to be notified of a defendant's known escape within 24 hours after the escape. 11 is to be timely notified of court proceedings. Number 12, to be notified of their rights under this section less than 48 hours of the crime being reported, and be provided with information relating to how the case will move forward. Services and resources that are available will also be provided to you as for a victim. And then number 13, to receive prompt restitution from the person or persons convicted of the criminal conduct that caused the victim's loss or injury and have restitution orders enforced. Number 14, to be free of intimidation, harassment, abuse, and uninitiated contact from the accused or individuals in close relation to the accused. Number 15, to request and utilize the services of an interpreter or translator if needed. And number 16, to the presumption of the imposition of pretrial release conditions in favor of protecting a victim, including but not limited to a stay-away order pursuant to Rule 15 of the Navajo Rule of Criminal Proceedings. Number 17 is to have the court fees for a protection order waived in cases where a crime has been charged involving the victim. And that's the final listing for Victims' Rights Advocate at Victims' Rights Act for the Navajo Nation. I have a question that popped up. It asks, does a victim advocate help assist with completing a protection order? Yes, the victim advocate does assist with helping complete a protection order. And the primary thing is that it's just basically to instruct what the verbiage means on a petition, and just making it clear on how a person would need to think about a certain question. We don't assist in verbiage of how they should write their protection order. Basically, mine would just interpret what the question is asking. Okay, how do people access services? Okay, so for the victim witness advocacy with the prosecutor's office, how to obtain, we are a government-based victim advocacy. So we wait for a police report to come to our office where we can determine who a victim is based on the police report and a criminal complaint that comes to our office. Then we activate services for a criminal case, in services, victim services for a criminal case matter. But for a protection order, we don't need a police report. You can come in 10 minutes and say, I need help. I don't know how this protection order reads. Could you assist me on what this says? That would be how I would help you. And keep in mind, there are also other victim services that they've created that also is implemented in here with the Navajo Nation. And those two service nonprofit programs will be coming out of the Utah Navajo Health Services, and then also from the Northwest Arizona Victim Services out of Coconino County, and I believe they're headquartered out in Flagstaff. So they have representatives located on the reservation, but they are not within the law enforcement agency, which we are, that we have access to a lot of these things that I read you in, like maybe court proceedings. That comes straight to our office, and we have that. There are like community victim services. They also provide just help, like maybe you need transport, something like that. But there are numbers that they post within the community throughout. You may be able to look them up in some areas, and we've created some brochures, and they have resource in our resource portion of the brochure, they're going to be listed on there as well, and how to get a hold of them. And the next question that I'm reading is, if I live off the res, like in Albuquerque, are services available through the Navajo Nation? Okay, so I'm guessing that you are talking about victim services if you live off the res. Um, I can assist you with a protection order if you live in Albuquerque and the Navajo Nation. But again, like I said, most of our services will be coordinated with the criminal activity within the Navajo Nation. So whatever happens in Albuquerque is beyond our jurisdiction. We don't have any information to provide for you because of the state jurisdiction out in Albuquerque. Okay, so our website, I believe I'm not sure exactly what the website is going to be changed to. I believe there was one, but I think because we have a new building, everything is going to be revamped. But our phone number here in Window Rock is going to be 928-871-6622, and that's going to come to the front of our office. And then my number, you can get a hold of me for any questions or any direction. My number, my business cell phone number for Victim Witness Advocate in Window Rock, my name is Kathy, and it's going to be 928-871, I'm sorry, 928-206-6124. So again, like I said, my number for the Winter Rock Prosecutor's Office, Office of the Prosecutor, my name is Kathy Titla. I'm a victim witness advocate, and you can contact me on my business cell phone number, which is 928-206-6124. And I also have the front office number that you may contact our office at. It's 928-871-6622. You also can do 928-871-6621. And then there's also one more number, and that's going to be my desk phone, and it's 928-871 7491. And if you want my email address, we also communicate a lot by email, and it's very helpful by email. So you can write my email address down. It's going to be K for Kathy, J and Titla, Titla, at navajo-nsn.gov. So it's going to be KJ Titla at navajo-nsn.gov. And I do have another question. It says, can someone in Albuquerque file a protective order against someone on the Navajo reservation? Yes, you can. You can, if you feel like it needs to be covered through the Navajo Nation courts. You can get a petition online, Window Rock, Navajo Nation Window Rock Court. That would be the web address. And then they have protection orders there, and you can obtain one. Let them know that you want to put in a protection order, that you live in Albuquerque, but you make frequent visits to the Navajo Nation, and you'd like to submit a protection order. And you can do that. And then once you do have a protection order here in the Navajo Reservation and you go back to Albuquerque and you decide that you need a protection order in place there, what you can simply do is get this protection order that you've obtained through the Navajo Nation, which was granted by the judge with his signature. You can take it to Albuquerque and get it validated, and they can put a face sheet from their county, let's say Bernalillo County Courts, can put a face sheet on there and then stamp it as approval, and they'll have it in their case management system to say that you have a valid protection order, which is good on the Navajo Reservation as well as state jurisdiction, Bernalillo County, and the entire New Mexico, state of New Mexico. So I believe I've got like 11 minutes left. So I don't see any more questions right now. What we're doing now is we've moved into a new building. We have 4 departments in one building, and we're located at the main intersection of Window Rock. And I think many people are familiar with where Navajo Times is located. And we're right next door to that office. And there's 4 different departments that we all converged in one building. So we have the Office of the Prosecutor, which I am working with as victim witness advocate. And then we have the Chief Prosecutor's Office. We have the White Collar Crime Unit in there. And we also have the Major Crimes Unit. So we're working together. We're interchanging duties sometimes because we work on the same thing many times. And so we're having an open house on November 1st, and I believe we're starting at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And anyone's welcome to come to see how our office is set up. And it's a new place. We're inviting people to come over, and we'll be offering tours. We have select staff that will take a group of people and take a tour inside our building, just kind of showing you where we all do our work. And then also there's going to be some speakers. There'll be like dignitaries that will come in and have slots open to speak. Also, we're going to have some food. People like to hear that a lot. And I mean, we all enjoy food. So we're going to have a certain number of food to offer to the visitors that will come. And I think that will be done as soon as we get through the tours. And then you'll be offered to get a tray or a plate. And then I think that's how the tour will go. We'll also have tables set up for certain other departments. We're getting people from areas who want to participate set up their booths to provide information to the public. And there will be set up right now. There's tables that are being set up. There might be more tables right now, but we did have a good response on that. We're also going to be doing some live talk on KTNN. KTNN will also be set up right outside our office. We'll also be giving some promotional items. Just will be all available to assist you with any questions you may have. So we encourage you to come out between 9 and 2, November 1st. And it's going to be here in Window Rock, again, right near the main intersection. People are familiar with where Navajo Times office is, and we're next door. So again, feel free to come out, and I'm looking forward to having visitors and just kind of asking certain questions. And we have staff that can also assist with other questions that you may have. So we're looking forward to that, and it should be a fun time. So we've got a few more minutes left, and I hope you all are enjoying your lunch. And I hope that this information that I provided you had made sense. Many times with certain people, maybe we could go over it twice and go over it 3 times. Other times I provide the option whether it'd be better for them to understand in English or if I could just provide them information in Navajo. And so I'm fortunate to have to do that to some individuals, and I think that provides more rapport with public and victims that are coming in, and they feel a little bit more comfortable that we can assist them in certain ways. So I thank you. I'm not sure what else to say, but thank you. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you, Jerry. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and conclude this presentation. And again, I hope to see many of you here in Window Rock on November 1st. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye.